Okay, right here we've got a couple of problems, practice problems for triangle proportionality theorem. So it says determine each unknown value. Show your work. So remember, when we've got parallel lines, we can just set up our proportion. So the first thing I'm going to do on number 1, I know this whole side is 14. I know this part is 4. That means this right here has to be 10. Now this is pretty simple to set up my proportion. I'm going to do 10 over 4 equals x over 6. Now I cross multiply. 4 times x equals 10 times 6. So 4x equals 60. X is going to equal 15. Pretty straightforward. This next one's a little more complicated. So the whole thing is 20 and this part is x. That means this right here will be 20 minus x, right? Because remember, that's what we did up here. We just did 14 minus 4. So here it's going to be 20 minus x, and it's okay. It's just a variable. The biggest thing is we have to remember to distribute when we solve this problem. So I'm going to move over here so we have a little more room, because here we're going to have x over 20 minus x equals 12 over 4. Now when I cross multiply, I get 4x equals 12 times 20 minus x. And I want you to notice I put this in a parentheses. That's going to help me remember to distribute. That's the most important thing when we do this. So now I'm going to distribute 12 times 20. That would be 240. When I have a positive times a negative, so we did this one, right? Now we're doing this one. So I've got a positive and a negative. That gives me a negative. And then 12 times x is just 12x. Now I'm going to add that 12x on both sides. Those cancel. 4x plus 12x gives me 16x. And that equals 240. Divide by 16. Those cancel, and x equals, just going to double check myself. It's going to give me 15. Oh, they're both 15. So x is 15, and that means this right here would be 5.